Hey everybody, this is Jared, the bow tie guy with Coldwell Banker Alfonso Realty, and this is a taste of real estate.
Today's program is made possible by Savage Skillet and Gulf Coast Bank.
All right everybody, so now we're in the kitchen here at 20010 Patton Road, and let's get cooking. So what I've got for us today is a pork tenderloin, and what first thing that you're gonna do is we're gonna start out, generously put salt and pepper on it. You cannot overdo the pepper and everything. It's just a really good flavor for the tenderloin. The next thing that you're gonna do is we're gonna take honey, whole mustard, and a little bit of water, and what we're gonna do is you're gonna mix that mixture up in a little bowl like I've got here. So let's get that going. And then we're just gonna basically just drizzle this over the top. Give it a little bit of good flavor right there. And then rub it in. Just gonna put that in. Flip it over. Do the same thing on the other side. All right. So now that we have this ready, we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven, which I've already done, 375 degrees. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna get our rice pilaf started. So the first thing that you're gonna get is your diced onions and celery. Get all this in there. Now the next thing that you wanna do is olive oil. You gotta have a little bit of olive oil in there. A little bit of that. Get this burner going, put it on low. Because all we're doing is we're just gonna saute that a little bit. That's all that we got going right there. So, just kind of softening those vegetables up a little bit. And that's the great thing about a gas range, to use this and keep the temperatures right. So the next thing that we're gonna do, as you see, you got the cast iron skillet over here. And what we're gonna do is this is where we're gonna start our pork tenderloin. So with that, a little bit of olive oil, like I said earlier, a little bit in there. Gonna get this going. On this one here, put it about mid-range because you want to go ahead and get that pan pretty hot pretty quick. So we're gonna let that pan warm up real quick. Check on our vegetables we got sauteing right here. All right, so now we're just gonna take a little bit of salt and pepper we're gonna put in here. Let's get that salt going in. And then I like the fresh ground pepper. Whole peppercorn, grind it in. Give that a good stir. They're really starting to soften up now. So after this has been sitting for a little bit, we've got our brown rice that we're gonna take. You can see it's already measured out, 2 cups. We're gonna take the brown rice, and this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put it in dry. Put it in there. We're gonna let that go for a little bit, mix it around. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab that tenderloin, bring it over here, get that in there, turn that down just a little bit. This isn't gonna take long at all, guys. Cleaned off real quick. What you're wanting to do here is you want to do all sides of it. Do all 4 sides. That's the great thing about these gas ranges. Like I said, you can really control that temperature. So if it's going a little hot, cut it off. Let it cool down a little bit, then you can get it going back again. You can just smell all the seasonings and stuff going in there, just mixing together. It's great. Flip it again. All right, so the next thing that you're gonna do here, remember it's a cast iron skillet, so it's gonna be hot. We're gonna take and transfer this whole thing. Go ahead and turn this burner off. I'm gonna transfer this all right over to the oven, 375. All right, so once we put that in the oven, we're gonna leave that in there until it reaches an internal temperature of 145 degrees, which is gonna be safe for you to eat the pork. So come back over here. This is really going good now, guys. So now we're going to take our chicken broth, 4½ cups. We're just going to slowly pour that in. Get that in there. All right. Give it a good stir. All right, so now that we got that going, we're going to wrap it tightly with some foil around the top. And like I said earlier, this home has got the second oven, which is going to come in handy. We're fixing to use it right here. Going to place that in the oven right there at 350 degrees. All right, so now that we've got all that in the oven, I'm going to let you guys go take a look at this beautiful house.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Savage Skillet is a full-service catering company servicing weddings, corporate events, and parties. They also offer tastings, pairings, meal preparation, and personal chef experiences. Anything from picnic baskets for two to locally delivered office lunches. Savage Skillet does their best to meet your budget as well as your event needs. So for your next event or meal, choose Savage Skillet. Give them a call at 222-7362 or visit their website at savageskillet.com.
All right, so while we got this finishing up in the oven, we're going to go ahead and get our salad ready. You can see, we got the greens and everything in here, real healthy. Just take some tomato, get over in there. We're just going to mix that up real good. That way everybody can get what they want. And we're going to leave this without dressing. That way you can put whatever dressing you want on it. If you wanted to put some balsamic vinaigrette on here, that would be good. Me, I'm a ranch guy, so I'm just going to end up putting ranch on it. So, but that's ready. So now, let's get this out of the way here. Clean that off. We'll set that to the side. I think it's time to get that pork loin out. Oh yeah, that thing is looking good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get our rice out now. Reach in here. Smells good. We're just gonna set that there, let that go for just a second. Let's go grab this tenderloin here. Just gonna grab that, put that right there. Come right over here. One thing I want y'all to look at, look how much space you have on the island out here. Just plenty of room for you to do whatever you've got to do. And we're looking at the pool right here, so if you're cooking lunch and you got the kids out in the pool, you can keep an eye on them while you're getting everything ready. All right, so we're just gonna take our tenderloin here, put it on the cutting board, slide that out of the way. Let's see how this looks. Blade just goes right through it. The coloring on the tenderloin just went perfect. All right, so the last thing that we're gonna do before getting our rice pilaf out is we're gonna take and make our mustard sauce. So we're gonna take some apricot preserves, put that in the bowl just like that. Take the whole grain mustard again. Just gonna put it down in there, just squeeze it on in. And mix that up nice. And if you want a little bit more mustard versus a little bit more apricot, that's completely up to you. Or if you don't want to do it at all, this isn't for everybody right here. All right, so just Let's give that a quick little taste. That's great. So we're gonna go ahead and get this back. Bring this on over here. Got that. Just gonna take just right on the side. Okay, same thing over here. And let's don't forget about our salad that we had prepared. Put a little bit. Gotta have a little bit of color on that plate. Throw a few tomatoes in there. The last thing, take, just gonna drizzle right over the top, just like so. So there you have it. Our pork loin with rice pilaf, our side salad with our mustard sauce on there. It's been fun cooking in this kitchen. I've had a lot of room. The 2 ovens really made it real easy to get everything done. And then the gas range that you see over here was really nice to be able to control that temperature. Hope y'all enjoyed it, but I'm hungry and it's time to eat.
This program was made possible by Savage Skillet and Gulf Coast Bank. Thanks for watching. For the complete recipe, please visit WGUD-TV.com. For more information about the home seen on this episode, call 228-860-1247 or 228-287-1000.